want you to show me.
Why are running socks from the running store so expensive? Okay, other than they're completely awesome, and once you get one in your drawer, you'll constantly be using that once it's clean and dried. Why are they so expensive? I can buy a pack of cotton socks for 50 cents a piece, and I'm paying anywhere from $9 to $17 nowadays for a tech sock from the running store. Okay, let me explain this. One part of it's economical, one part of it is it's far superior. The economical part, the production of these types of socks isn't as widespread as those other types of socks, where you are buying a pack of socks at, say, Walmart, where there are thousands of Walmarts and they order hundreds and hundreds of thousands of pairs and mass produce these socks, which brings down the cost of them. Where a tech sock by Feetures Right and Left Specific, it's got a thicker 4-foot thicker heel, thinner on the top, and it doesn't slip down with a 100% lifetime guarantee, isn't produced nearly as much, at least now. So the price is already increased at this point just because of production level. All right, so let's talk about the socks. I have a Feetures here. I've got a Feetures Merino. I've got a Stans, and I've got a Swiftwick. So let me talk about this Feetures sock, its overall design. It's gonna have a higher thread count, right and left specific, so it's actually gonna hug on the arch side and release on the non-arch side because you have a right and left foot, right and left shoe. Why not have a right and left sock? Moisture wicking is the key. It does not have any cotton in it. Cotton retains the moisture, keeps the foot moist, gives you blisters. This is going to help wick the moisture from your foot as much as possible, reducing the number one running injury, which is blisters. Blisters are the number one running injury, and they are the number one injury that causes compensation injuries. So getting a little bit more expensive sock, or a lot bit more depending on what you're buying, is definitely going to help your experience in whatever event you're doing tremendously. I have done a half marathon in the past not wearing the greatest sock. I was fine until mile 10. Within a few minutes, I went from feeling a little bit of pain to having a blister on my foot. It was crazy how quick it happened. Blister, and then the blister caused me to compensate my weight to keep some of the friction off of it, which caused my other leg to hurt, my knee, I believe it was. This was a long time ago, but it happens, and I see it all the time. All right, so Swiftwick, it's another brand. Typically, actually, they've got a lot more stuff in their line, but whenever they first started, they started with thinner socks. You'll see the standard heel cut in this sock, the Feetures Balega Stans. It's got a deep cut on the heel, and it splits off into a Y, so it actually hugs the heel. It's not a tube, it's actually designed to fit on your foot. That's why they can get it lower in the back and it not slide down. Elastic band, at least on this Feetures, it's not a right and left specific, so it's just going to have elasticity around the midfoot, but not on the toes, because you want those toes to feel free and natural, and then a little bit of elasticity on the top just so you get that nice snug fit. Merino blend. Natural fiber socks don't harvest, bacteria does not want to grow in them, so I always recommend this. You can get a softer, thinner filling sock that you can wear multiple days in a row. So if you go on vacation, you may not have access to a washer and dryer, you could wear this sock multiple days. It's not going to smell. I'm sure at some point it could smell, but typically it's not going to. All right, I brought my Stans because it does have a higher, it does go up higher on the leg, and I feel like socks going up higher on the leg help wick moisture better. One part of it is that sweat will go down the leg and hit the fibers in this and stop rather than going all the way down into the shoe. This part is on the lower leg, so it's exposed and you constantly have airflow going over it, so it's going to help wick that moisture a little bit better that's coming down. But also, if you think about it, if I were to dip this sock in water, so say to right here, the water's not going to just stop right here. It's actually going to climb the threads up to a certain point until it dilutes out. Then it's going to be exposed to air and help wick it from the inside of the shoe. Then the shoe's going to do its part. So in conclusion, I really feel like the more expensive socks that you would find at the running store or just in general, you'll see, I think even one of the brands like Copper or something has something for diabetics. I feel like these more expensive socks have more research and development behind them, and they are going to help you overall. Wicking moisture, reducing heat, reducing the potential for injuries, some of the main things that you want to see. I hope you enjoyed the video. Again, make sure you subscribe. Until next time.
I want you to show me